security letters and star SW0RN to secrecy. Those of you who star just joined the next level of the game G0D, left right behind for all of us to play T0GETHERS may be quite surprised. Perhaps, in awe, when you learn that Instant Karma Rapture is now offered for sale 0RN for the unbelievably low price. Free. Tomorrow we plan to collect 12999 APOST alias of capitalism as we play our next best moves to buy the world. Today we checked star into UC Santa Barbara and star confirmed our right to audit your classes at N0 charge since we have N0 need for a piece of paper to prove beyond any shadow of doubt that the CSPIR on G star King star author reversed as the M0ST insane, M0ST sane, and star smartest who star on the planet Earth. We will 0PN, the greatest SCH00L on planet Earth. His Singularity Multiversion ITI. We screen plan to acquire UC Santa Barbara and star the entire UC education system. And star then you'll see we'll buy out every SCH00L and Starship Free Enterprise Earth in order to set the price of the G00D education as far less than free. Tomorrow we plan to arrange a meeting with the administrator of the city of Santa Barbara and star the C0UNTY to HUhn deliver our offer to buy Santa Barbara for 1.5 its mark-to-market value. Once we buy Santa Barbie, we will offer to next 0R by Ventura and all surrounding and G-star counties from here to 0UR second star S0L0MAN Demo aka Hearst Castle. Link Hearst Castle. We screen PLA enter bring 12999 apostles of capitalism to attend your Santa Barbara Tea Party. Santa Barbara is PLA and G star his epicenter and star N0W ground ZR04. If a mind star earthquake that should register 9.99 on your Andy Richter scale. Link Hearst Castle. Democratic capitalism under 1G0D in which we trust deploy and G-star trickle-up economics. We plan to visit Rancho del Cielo. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Link Rancho del Cielo, the Adobe House Center that belonged to President and Mrs. Reagan, Lake Lucky, right, and the Barn Center, partially hidden for the horses. Rancho del Cielo, or Skies or Heavens Rancho, is a 688-acre, 2.78 km2 Link Ranch located on the top of the Link Santa Ynez mountain range northwest of Link Santa Barbara, California. It served as a Link vacation home for the late Link President Link Ronald Reagan and First Lady Link Nancy Reagan. The ranch was originally named Rancho de los Picos after Jose Jesus Pico, a Link Mexican immigrant who Link homesteaded it and built the original Link Adobe house in 1871. The Pico family owned the ranch until 1941, when one of Jose Pico's sons, Joe, sold it to Frank Flournoy, a surveyor for Santa Barbara County, for $6,000. He, in turn, sold the ranch to Roy and Rosalie Cornelius, who purchased additional land for the property. The Reagans bought the ranch from the Corneliuses for about $5 to $7,000.
So I restate the question when I asked to buy California. I asked to buy everything, not for me, for everybody. But what was California worth? What's it worth now? The entire state. 1.5 times sounds like a good price for everything.
139 meters.
Certainly Santa Barbara 1.5 times is good. I'd probably pay maybe even 5 times. It's like it's crazy. It's funny money, but the point is, what could you do with a state? But actually, it's not just California, it's in the state, not in the nation, in the world. All states in the world could rise on one new currency of us, and that's been the sort of story from the beginning, and it's going to be the story in the end, because I don't think you have an alternative plan other than joining the world together in justice and peace with one world currency, with capitalism and the good intent of communism. Certainly not the political practice, particularly not the political practice of our practices on the Western world. It's like,
various times. Queen
well, if
Elizabeth
there's
II,
no
then
justice
Soviet leader.
here,
Mikhail
then
Gorbachev.
where
Area
on
influence
earth
the
is there
January
justice? Well, there's probably
2009.
more just systems than ours has
Water
become.
Bottle at top
California's
center.
become a
After
police
leaving
state,
the
of course.
presidency in 1989, the Reagans moved to a home in Bel Air, California, but kept the ranch as a retreat. Ronald Reagan last visited the ranch in 1995.
Anyway, this is one of the beauties of voiceover. This is on my webpage right now.
Reagan last visited in
I gotta
1998
repopulate these things, but we, the people of Earth.com. Actually, I said July, I misspoke earlier. This was 4/15/09 is when I emailed this. April of 2009.
Although the ranch is closed,
what you're listening to now is thanks to Wiki.
Foundation offers students
I imagined a wiki-wacky world in which, well, it's a world in which we're headed in any way we can't avoid it, where information is fundamentally free and available all over the place. And then we will eventually start to discover real truth. And if we can start to agree on real truth, well, then we'll be a lot further along, because all the people that are confused about what's going on are quite confused because your world does not make sense. And why does our world not make sense? It was deliberately designed when our used by God to be upside down. That's right. Imagine, and this might be hard, but I'll leave you on this, that your reality as you knew it was sort of upside down. That there were a couple switches all over the place that we could play to create a new world order. Don't worry about it, it's not one you wouldn't want to volunteer for, because imagine we had a deal from each other. There was an offer. This is what I said in the beginning of 2005. I'm going to make them an offer they cannot refuse. Go ahead, Pogs. Make my day deals. But you know, it's like you got an offer. You don't have to believe you got. You have an offer from. It doesn't matter where it's from. It's actually from us. It's from the rich to the poor to the rich. It's, well, what do they get? What do you get? They get certain rights of privacy and things. Okay, you get certain rights of subsistence and things. We all get certain rights and responsibilities, and we agree upon them together. And along the way, we improve our prosperity by so many times that you have no concept towards, well, you can conceive of. Imagine a world with 50% of it living on less than $2 a day, in which the poorest person on earth is like a homeless person in California, which pays pretty well, and actually pays well all over the United States, and maybe other places too. And but anyway, the point is, there's a lot of difference between $2 a day and what people get to be homeless in America. Anyway, I'll leave you on that, but the point is this: we can solve our problems, but not with it's the power of monarchy that we have to have. We have to have a president, and he has to have responsibilities that he can't do. With a Congress, he can't do it with. And that way we bring him up there, and then when things go wrong, because we know they're going to go wrong, they have to go wrong, they're always designed to go wrong, we shoot at him, and then he's the bad guy, or then he recovers. But anyway, we have the right and the left, and they're fighting it out. Who's right, who's wrong? Well, they're both wrong, and they're both right. And that gets strange, because when you go all the way right and all the way left, you get the one round table, and you think about, well, what if we took the power and like distributed it, just start in your mind and said we elected both Romney and Obama, and they get to share what days they carried the nuclear button to blow us all up, but they share responsibility for the running of the nation. Okay, what if you added a whole council of people, including the old presidents, even guys you might not think should be there, like Bush, but like, which one? All of them? No, none of them. They should all be there. I'm sorry, even Jimmy Carter. Like, why not bring them all back? Why not get a round table and say, listen, actually, we're only working for the enterprise because they bought our state out. We're just here on the TV show, but actually they're part of the power structure that is connected to the enterprise. So imagine the businesses of America and the businesses of the world converging on a single enterprise, sort of like with everything is various subsidiaries, competing with ourselves, of course, because we must have some competition, but competing at cycles of speed, of power, mind, of advances in technology, way beyond what you do, within the constraints of your current minds, within your current structures, within your fighting and war with each other, not only on the battlefield, which is a doomsday machine. Al-Qaeda will eventually win. What do you tell your kids to do when they have nukes in the lunch pails? We must win the war on terror by peace. And I'll just deliver one more message for all Muslims. For it says to murder in the Quran, or at least this is the way it's interpreted. For Muslims, to murder one innocent person is to murder all mankind. But then again, the murder doesn't stop there, because how much murder goes on when we in America waste and the people around the world starving? Do we have a responsibility to the starving people of the planet? Well, when we take the longer, smarter view, we'll realize there are consumers. The more they have, the more they consume. The more they build, the more they consume. The more they consume, the more enterprise prospers. The more enterprise prospers, the more the value, well, of all the assets we buy in our bank. And that's a longer story we won't get into, but it's the economics of one world enterprise with one global money of all of us. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
The Cowtown Bar and Grill on 710.